Hi lovelies, let me show you how to make the sweet potato beef pie. See, there are so many things you can do with your sweet potato. Please stop limiting sweet potato. So you're going to heat up some vegetable oil in your pan or pot and go in with your minced beef. You can also use minced shrimp for this recipe, but in this case I'm using minced beef. And you're going to bring out your onion. You're free to use whatever quantity you want to use based on preference. After dicing the onion, you go ahead to dice your garlic cloves, okay? You know that garlic is an essential, especially for me when cooking. I think garlic should be crowned the queen of all spices. So after dicing this, you go into your beef, take that in and allow it to release its flavor into the beef. You want to stir for like 3 to 4 minutes. At the same time, letting the beef to cook properly. Then we're going to go in with our chili powder. Yeah, because I also want a little bit of hotness in this potato beef pie. And then we're going to go in with some salt for taste. And also seasoning powder. We're going to give that a very, very good mix. After mixing that, you're going to let that boil for a bit because you remember we are cooking our beef and want it to be tender before we go in with our potatoes. You're going to let that cook and the flavor to let the spices release its flavor into the beef. Please just stay with me. Trust the process. Stay with me. Trust the process. And if you make this, your children will love it. In fact, your whole family will love it because it's really tasty. And I've been wondering, please, when people want to make potato dish, they always go for Irish potato. See, you guys, sweet potato is nutritious. It is sweet. It's not a crime for it to be sweet. It's sweet and it's also nutritious. So let's play with this. Stay with me. So when the beef is fully cooked, we're going to take it out and then introduce our sweet potato. I love using the white sweet potato because it tastes better than the red one. I think it tastes better than the red one, okay? So what I went in with there is my parsley flakes for extra flavor, okay? You can also use fresh parsley if you have fresh parsley, whatever works for you. But in this case, I used dry parsley. And mix that very well because this particular part of this recipe is so important. It's so important. So at this point, our beef is properly cooked and we're going to take it out. You see the color now, right? Please make sure you don't eat half-cooked beef. Make sure it's properly cooked. And now I'm dicing my sweet potatoes. You cut them into small bits. Don't want them to be too big. For this recipe, we don't need them big. So in tiny cubes like this, go in with a little vegetable oil in your pan. And then you start frying. You fry until it changes color to golden brown. And make sure you taste it to be sure it's fully cooked. After that, introduce the beef you have made, the minced beef you've made. So you just have to spread it out like this, the same way I'm doing in this video. You guys, stay with me. Stay with me. And the taste of this particular meal is even more better than the way it looks. I know it looks good, but the taste. Please make sure you try this and let me know. And please also help us share this video. Subscribe to our channel. Follow our page. Thank you. So after breaking our eggs, we're going to whisk it. At this point, I'm adding coriander. I also added a little salt for taste. Beat that very well. Then because in my meal, I want to incorporate vegetable. For this particular recipe, I'm using lettuce. So I slice my lettuce very well. Put it into my egg mixture and also whisk more. After that, I took it into our potato and beef. At this point, you're not going to turn it. You're just going to let it bake on the fire on low heat. You just cover for 5 to 6 minutes. Let that cook very well. And when you open, it's fully baked. Make sure to flip over for the other side to bake before bringing it out. And this is what you have. This is what we have. This is what we have. This tasted so nice. This is a protein-rich diet. Protein-rich. So tell me, will you be trying this? This is a very good and rich meal for the children. In fact, for your whole family. Make this and watch them tell you thank you. Bye.